this stretch of road. We're actually on 226, just turned off of Tollgate, and we're going to turn left on Scully here. This is Scully Road. Scully goes north and south. It connects with Kerrigan. And I'm going to take you through Forest Bay Estates. Forest Bay is a very nice neighborhood. Larger lots ranging anywhere from just under an acre up to 3, and I think there might be an exception to that as well, maybe even a little larger. We're going to turn into the first entrance here, which is just the first entrance to Forest Bay Lane. There's the sign for good old Forest Bay. Very nice. It's a small community, under 100 homes total. There are actually a couple different sections of Forest Bay. We're in the larger one now. The others are Fox Hollow, Hickory Ridge, and then there's a handful of homes on Pleasant Hill. And when I say handful, I'm talking probably about 4 or 5. But Forest Bay Lane is basically a half moon, you know, I guess you say horseshoe of homes. On my left, these homes are on a cove we have a name for. We called it Poppleton Cove because at this home right there, a gentleman by the name of Mr. Poppleton used to live there. Kind of gave it that name. At least a handful of us, that is. But you've got homes back here that range anywhere from, I think the least expensive one that I've seen sell in the last few years has been in the 3s, but it was not on the water. Did have a beautiful piece of property though. We just went by one road, Timber Ridge, probably about 6 homes on that. And again, this is the main drag. This is Forest Bay Lane. And I'm going to take you down one more stretch. We've got a little bit of ways to go here. There's a great opportunity right there. Beautiful home at 21 Forest Bay Lane. Now there's a perfect example of a home. Now it is on a cove, but it's a little over 3 acres. As you can see, we're dealing with some dense woods here. It's about as close to Brown County as you're going to get here in Hamilton County. Beautiful stretch. The speed limit is supposed to be around 20 miles an hour. 25, I think is what that says right there. We'll go with that. Oh, there's a neighbor right there. I'm going to let them go first so I can drive a little slower. See, they wave? I tell you, I love neighborhoods where they wave to each other. And it's a neat neighborhood for that reason. See some beautiful trees back here. Huge pines. I guess with a name like Forest Bay, you better have some forest, right? We're about to cross over a little bridge here, nice little creek. See if I can slow down a little bit. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see with the snow. Forest Bay actually connects to, doesn't really connect, but it butts up to, I should say, Oak Bay, which is Noblesville. Forest Bay is actually a Cicero neighborhood, Cicero address. But we are basically, you know, like I said, we butt up to Oak Bay. So you'll see a lot of people walking from Oak Bay down these roads because, again, there's very, very little traffic on these roads. Typically, you know, if you see a car, it's somebody that lives here. It's not somebody passing through, but yeah, with walkers, you never know. A great place to walk and run. Take your children out in the stroller, walk your dog. See a lot of that during the summer. Not so much during the winter. And then this street is Royal Pine. And as you'll see, I'm going to turn right here. This is a tiny little cul-de-sac, and this is how the neighborhood ends, actually. In fact, you're going to see a home here in just a second, right there. That's actually in Oak Bay. So that's Oak Bay. That first home is Forest Bay. That's the last home in Forest Bay Lane. So that concludes the tour of Forest Bay, at least for Forest Bay Lane. Beautiful neighborhood. If you ever want to see it, let me know. Thanks again.